Long ago, in the land of Israel, there was a king named Saul. Saul was tall and strong, chosen by God to lead his people. At first, Saul tried hard to listen to God and follow his instructions. The people cheered for him, and he was proud to be their king. One day, God gave Saul a very important task. Through his prophet Samuel, God told Saul to go fight against the Amalekites, a group who had done many wrong things to God's people. God wanted Saul to be brave and to listen carefully. He told Saul, "Destroy everything that belongs to the Amalekites. Do not keep anything for yourself. This is how you will obey me." Saul gathered his army and marched into battle, just as God had said. They fought bravely and won. The Amalekites were defeated. But then, Saul looked around and saw all the wonderful things the Amalekites had. There were shiny sheep and strong cattle, and even their king Agag was caught. Saul thought to himself, "These sheep and cattle are so good. Maybe I should keep the best ones and offer them to God as a special gift." So Saul decided not to destroy everything. He kept the best animals and let King Agag live. Saul thought he had done something nice, but he didn't realize that not listening to God was a big mistake. Soon, God spoke to Samuel, the prophet. He said, "I am very sad. Saul did not obey me." Samuel was upset too. He loved Saul and wanted him to do what was right. Early the next morning, Samuel went to find Saul. When Samuel arrived, Saul greeted him with a big smile. "God bless you, Samuel. I did what God asked," he said. But Samuel looked around and heard the sounds of sheep and cattle. He asked, "If you obeyed God, why do I hear animals?" Saul replied, "I saved the best animals to give to God as an offering. Isn't that good?" Samuel shook his head sadly. "Saul, God wants you to listen and obey him more than anything else. He doesn't just want gifts. He wants you to do what he says." Saul realized he had made a mistake. He had tried to do things his own way instead of God's way. Samuel told Saul, "Because you did not obey, God is going to choose a new king to lead his people." Saul was very sorry and asked for forgiveness. But the lesson was clear. Obeying God is more important than anything else. From then on, Saul's heart was troubled. He knew he should have listened carefully to God's instructions. Samuel left Saul, and Saul remembered Samuel's words for the rest of his life. This story teaches us something very important. Sometimes we might think we have a better idea or want to do things our own way. But God knows what's best for us, even when it's hard to understand. When we listen and obey, we show God that we trust him and love him. Just like Saul, we all have choices to make. When we listen to our parents, teachers, or God's voice in our hearts, we are showing respect and kindness. And if we make a mistake, we can always say sorry and try again. So remember, obeying is more than just following rules. It's about trusting and loving God and learning from our mistakes.